Hello everyone. In this video, I want to share about this amazing miracle that God has done in my life. This is another part of my testimony. If you have not seen my first full testimony about my salvation, that Jesus took me out of the new age, He took away my depression and saved me. Yes, I will put the link in the video description. And yeah, so as you can see in the title, I almost died. I came very close to death, but Jesus rescued me. And I want to share about the story because it shows God's amazing power and His control over everything. So I want to share with you what actually happened to me, why I came so close to death. Some of the things that I'm sharing, I don't really remember anymore. I know a lot of things from my diary and also from my ex-partner and also my family who shared this with me. Yes, so when I got saved, I was still living in Costa Rica, and I had this huge wish and desire to finally get baptized. And yes, I found this great church called Grace in Orlando, Florida. So I booked a flight there, and I was flying there from Costa Rica. And according to my ex-partner, on that flight, I already felt sick. So I had eaten something that was not good for me. We assumed that it was fish poisoning. Yeah, so I arrived there already not feeling well. So I was struggling with this illness and I tried to heal it. I tried to help myself, but it was not easy. And my ex partner knew that I was very afraid and that I was not in a good state. And the last night that we were talking, I said that I would go to sleep and then the next day I would go to the doctor. But my ex partner saw that I had fallen into the coma, that I was in a very bad situation. So he panicked and he realized that I needed help. Sadly, he did not know my address where I was staying of my Airbnb. And he had to find the contact of my family. And so that took him a lot of time to find where I was staying until they finally found me on Airbnb. And yeah, they contacted the owner of the Airbnb and she came to my apartment. She found me in the situation that I was in and she called the ambulance and they came and rescued me and took me to the hospital. So basically, from this poisoning, I could not take the water in my body, and this caused the coma. So my body was stopping everything that was necessary to stay alive as long as possible. So I'm not 100% sure how long I was in the coma, but I think it was more than a day, 1.5 days that I was in the coma. And the doctors also said that there was not much time left until I would have died. So I was very, very close to death. And yes, my family was very happy when I was finally in the hospital and they thought that it would be healed very quickly, that everything would be okay. But actually, the doctors had no idea what to do. They tried so many different things with me and nothing really helped. So, as I don't remember this time in the hospital, it was a month where I was kind of gone, where it's not myself until one of the doctors found the solution to heal me. And this is what I remember, that I kind of like woke up from a dream and I was myself again, and I did not know where I was and what had happened. I did not remember that many things, but it was me coming back to life. My languages had been very affected by this. So I was not really able to speak, not even in German or in English, but also I lost all of my Spanish and French that I knew. And I lost a lot of memory. So I did not know why I was there and what had happened. But the doctors were sharing some things with me. And then I finally had my first video call with my family. So the nurses there were very kind and they offered me to talk to them. And of course, I immediately recognized them. And yes, they were crying. It was very emotional. And they were so happy that now I was starting to feel better. And yeah, so my father told me that I had gone to Orlando to get baptized there. I had no idea that I wanted to get baptized there, where I'd been living, and I did not remember that many things. it's a great Christian hospital. So it's all based on Jesus. They were giving me a Bible as well, which I sadly could not read at that time because I could not read yet. One day, one of the nurses gave me the iPad. So I listened to some German music and I recognized the songs. And then there was a worship song shown up on the YouTube. I did not look for it, but I clicked on it and I remembered it. So this was very powerful because I remembered all the songs and I was like, oh, I know this, I know this. And I could not sing along. I did not really understand it all, but I was listening to a lot of worship music then. These 3 weeks that I remember in the hospital, everything was improving, everything was getting better every day. My languages were getting better. I also started to remember some things from my past. I would say with everything that had happened to me, Jesus had never left me. He was still with me and he was going through everything with me. So there was a lot of pain, a lot of things that I had to go through. Especially a lot of the time that I don't remember, like this month where the doctors could not really help me. This was very difficult, but I don't remember this, luckily. Jesus was always helping me and giving me peace, and he helped me so much. So I had not lost my connection to him. He had not left me. He was still going for everything with me and helping me and supporting me. After 7 weeks in the hospital, my sister came from Germany to pick me up and to bring me back to my family to rest and to recover. And yeah, we were all so excited that I was feeling better, that everything was getting better. And as I said earlier in this video, this is a Christian Jesus hospital. So they had a lot of places where you can worship, where you can pray. They had a lot of pictures of Jesus. And my sister showed them to me, so it was really beautiful. And yes, I remember I was like crying and falling down on my knees and thanking God that he had saved me, that he had rescued me, and that he had taken me out of the hospital, and that everything was getting better with my health. Everything is okay with my health. There's nothing that I have to complain about. I lost some of my memories, some of the languages and things like that. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is I have not lost my salvation, and Jesus has not lost me, and he has healed me, he has saved me, and he has rescued me. So this is the most important thing. And now you might ask, okay, why did this happen? Why did God allow this? Why did I almost die? Why was I in the hospital for such a long time? And yeah, we don't really know. I think only God knows. It might be that the devil did not want me to get baptized, or that he tried to kill me before my purpose was fulfilled. We don't truly know. Only God knows why. And also, God's timing is so different than ours. So for my family, this was very hard because they expected that when I got to the hospital, I would already recover quickly. But it took a month. It took a month for a doctor to find a solution and to save me so that I could feel better. Yes, so we have to trust in God's timing. And again, this was not a waste of time. He turned all the hard things, all the suffering into something positive. So I'm very excited to create another video soon where you can see what happened after all of this. So I stayed a longer time with my family, recovering, and every month it was getting better and better. And now I'm in a different place, and other things have happened. Jesus has filled my life with so many blessings and rewards, and great changes are happening to me right now. So this is part of my testimony, and God is in charge of my life. And I'm sharing this story with everyone who will see this so that you can see the miracles that God can do, how much power he has, that he has all the control and he can make all the miracles. He can take someone who is about to die back to life, and he can give a great future. And I know that God has a great plan for me, that he has a great purpose for me, and I'm very excited to continue to go on this walk with him. So God is always protecting me. He's leading me through my life. I fully surrender to him and I trust him with everything. And this is all to show his power, his glory, how amazing he is. And yes, all honor and all glory to God.